Have you ever wondered why you can watch videos for 3 hours without getting bored, but you cannot read a book for even 15 minutes? This is a problem many students face today. The good news is that your brain is not broken. You just need to understand how it works. Let me tell you about something very important in your brain. It is called dopamine. Dopamine is a special chemical that makes you feel good. Every time you feel happy or excited, dopamine is working in your brain. Your brain loves this feeling, so it always wants more dopamine. This is completely normal. Now, think about social media. When you scroll through your phone, something new appears every few seconds. A funny video. A cute animal. An interesting fact. Your brain gets dopamine again and again and again. It is like eating candy all day long. Your brain becomes very happy, but also very dependent on this quick pleasure. But what happens when you try to study? Studying is different. You need to focus for a long time. You need to think hard. You need to work before you get any reward. The dopamine comes much later, not immediately. So your brain thinks studying is boring. It wants the quick dopamine from your phone instead. This creates a big problem. Your brain now expects very high levels of stimulation all the time. Normal activities like reading or studying cannot compete with the excitement of social media. Your dopamine threshold has become too high. Think of it like this. If you eat very sweet food every day, normal food starts to taste boring. The same thing happens with your brain and dopamine. So what can you do about this? How can you make your brain want to study again? The answer has two main parts. First, you need to reset your dopamine system. Second, you need to make studying more rewarding for your brain. Let me explain both steps carefully. The first step is called a dopamine detox. Do not worry. You do not need to live in the forest for a month. You just need to do something very simple every day. Spend 15 minutes doing absolutely nothing. No phone, no music, no videos, just you and your thoughts. You can take a walk outside without your phone. You can sit in a chair and look at the wall. You can lie on your bed and just think. At first, this will feel very uncomfortable. Your brain will want stimulation. It will ask you to check your phone. This uncomfortable feeling is actually a good sign. It means your brain is starting to change. Do this every single day for 1 week. After just 7 days, something amazing will happen. Your dopamine threshold will start to drop. This means your brain will start enjoying simple things again. A conversation with a friend. A walk in nature. And yes, even studying will start to feel more interesting. But here is where most people make a mistake. They stop after the dopamine detox. They think their problem is solved. But this is only half of the solution. You also need to make studying more attractive to your brain. You need to create dopamine rewards while you study. Let me tell you how to do this. Your brain loves small wins. It loves checking things off a list. It loves seeing progress. So you need to break your studying into very small pieces. Do not think about studying for 2 hours. That feels too big and scary. Instead, think about studying for just 25 minutes. Here is a practical example. Let us say you need to study a chapter in your textbook. Do not try to read the whole chapter at once. Break it into smaller sections, maybe 5 or 6 sections. Write down each section on a piece of paper. Now, every time you finish one section, put a check mark next to it. This simple action releases dopamine in your brain. Your brain feels successful. It wants to get another check mark. So it helps you keep studying. You can also use colors to make studying more interesting. Get different colored pens or highlighters. Use blue for main ideas. Use yellow for important facts. Use green for examples. When you write with different colors, your brain pays more attention. The variety keeps your brain engaged. It is more fun than just reading black text on white paper. Another powerful technique is called the Pomodoro technique. This is very popular with students around the world. Here is how it works. You study with complete focus for 25 minutes. Then you take a 5-minute break. Then you study for another 25 minutes. Then another 5-minute break. You repeat this cycle several times. Why does this work so well? Your brain loves challenges with a clear endpoint. 25 minutes feels manageable. You can tell yourself, I only need to focus for 25 minutes. That is easy. During those 25 minutes, you know a break is coming soon. This makes it easier to stay focused. You are not studying forever. You are just studying until the timer goes off. During your 5-minute break, do something that makes you happy. Stretch your body, drink some water, look out the window, listen to a song. But do not check social media. If you open your phone during the break, you will flood your brain with dopamine again. Then it will be very hard to start the next 25-minute session. Keep your break simple and dopamine-friendly, but not too exciting. Now let me share another secret for making studying more enjoyable. Explain what you learn out loud. Pretend you are a teacher. Imagine you are explaining the topic to a friend. Talk to yourself in your room. This might feel strange at first, but it works amazingly well. When you explain something out loud, your brain processes the information differently. It goes deeper into your memory. And here is the best part. Your brain releases dopamine when you feel like an expert. Speaking confidently about a topic makes you feel smart and capable. This good feeling makes you want to study more. You can also connect what you study to your real life. This is very important. Your brain does not care about abstract information, but it cares a lot about things that matter to you. So always ask yourself, how does this relate to my life? For example, if you are studying biology, think about how the concepts explain your own body. If you are studying history, think about how past events still affect the world today. If you are studying mathematics, think about how you use numbers in your daily life. When you make these connections, studying transforms from a boring duty into an interesting exploration. You are not just memorizing facts for a test. You are understanding the world around you. This shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. Suddenly, studying is not something you have to do. It is something you want to do because it helps you understand your life better. Let me tell you something important. You might have seen students who seem to love studying. They spend hours with their books. They actually enjoy learning. You might think these students are just different from you. Maybe they have special brains. maybe they are naturally smart. But that is not true. These students have the same brain as you. They have the same dopamine system. The only difference is that they have trained their brains to find pleasure in learning. You can do this too. It is not about being smarter or having more willpower. It is about understanding how your brain works and working with it, not against it. Your brain wants to help you. It wants to learn and grow. You just need to give it the right conditions and the right rewards. Here is something else to remember. Change takes time. You will not transform overnight. You might struggle in the first few days. Your brain will resist. It will want to go back to easy dopamine from your phone. This is normal. Every person who has ever changed a habit has felt this resistance. The key is to keep going, even when it feels hard. Start with very small goals. On day 1, just do the 15-minute dopamine detox. That is all. On day 2, add one 25-minute study session using the Pomodoro technique. On day 3, try explaining something out loud. Build slowly. Small wins create momentum. Each small success makes the next step easier. After 2 weeks, you will notice changes. Studying will feel less painful. After 1 month, you might actually look forward to your study sessions. After 2 months, studying will become a natural part of your day, just like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. It will not require enormous effort anymore. It will just be something you do. Remember why you are doing this. You are not just trying to get better grades, although that will happen too. You are taking control of your own brain. You are deciding what you want to focus on, instead of letting apps and algorithms decide for you. You are building the ability to do hard things, to delay gratification, to work toward long-term goals. These skills will help you for your entire life, not just in school. So here is your action plan. Today, spend 15 minutes with no phone and no distractions. Just sit quietly. Tomorrow, break your study material into small sections and try one Pomodoro session. The day after, explain something you learned out loud. Keep adding these techniques one by one. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories. Notice when studying feels even a tiny bit easier. Your brain is not your enemy. It is your partner. Treat it well. Give it the conditions it needs to focus. Reward it for good work. Connect your studies to things you care about. Make learning feel like an adventure, not a punishment. When you do these things, everything changes. Studying stops being a battle and starts being a journey. You have the power to reprogram your relationship with learning. You can train your brain to crave knowledge the same way it currently craves entertainment. The tools are simple. The process is clear. All you need now is to take the first step. Your future self will thank you for starting today.